I've got a Mirka DEOS sander here. This is a rectangular base one. It's pretty good. I've been using it for a couple of days. It has a Velcro base, has a paddle switch to turn it on. Fits a standard dust extractor. Here's your on-off switch, and you can select different speeds. I got 7 speeds you can click at. To turn it on, you have to use the paddle. As you can see, once you start it, you can click through different speeds. I found there was less vibration coming through for the user to have it on the faster speed. So what's so good about this in this particular shape? It's not great for tabletops and things. I think you're better to use a round base. But for this sort of thing, when you've got tricky things and straight lines and panels and cabinets and components, I thought it was terrific because I can get in, and it's only very light, like barely a kilogram, but you can get in and hold it flat and do things like that. I'm going to give it a bit of a sand now, and you can check it out. Dust mask. Pretty good. The vibration is low and high speed, remember. Velcro base, great dust extraction, and remember you've got all of these holes sucking through, and if you use the Abranet, this open mesh or weave, whatever you want to call it, you get massive dust extraction capability. It's not a cheap tool. These are in Australia are about $900. However, it's a brushless tool. Brushless means that it's going to last forever. You don't have little carbon bushes to change or anything like that. So if you're looking for a very good sander and you like sanding or you hate sanding, whatever, you're going to find this a very nifty addition to your work kit. I recommend it. I've certainly found it fantastic for getting in and doing my detail sanding on this table. Now, it does have Bluetooth capability. You can download an app and you can monitor things through your iPhone or your Samsung or whatever, and it'll tell you how much vibration you're getting and all sorts of things. I didn't download the app, I couldn't be bothered. I'm just going to use it as a sander, but that is an option you might want to look at. Quality, longevity and uniqueness, and how else am I going to get in with a power tool and sand in tricky areas like this right up to the corners? I can't. But the beauty is, for a thin board like this, I'm not worried about rocking around. I can keep it square and flush by just balancing there. So I think it's a very useful sander. If you hate sanding, some people love sanding, God bless them, you're going to find this great benefit in your workshop. I'm giving it a thumbs up.